Can you hear me now? Like you should be able to. I'll give this normal latency a check here real quick. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, I can't yet. Let's see here. Hello, everyone. Yes, I see you had it muted. That was my music, too. It's using Apple Loops because I bought it, because I own it. It's all the rights are mine. I should be able to create more. Let's see here. What am I doing? Trying to get used to like my streaming setup, how I have everything. This is an entire experiment for everyone. So if you're here, thanks for just hanging out. We'll see how it really kind of goes or anything. So thank you, Rodrigo. And glad you're here for a moment. Fail, fail. What's the bam for having it muted or whatever? Yeah, that's not a fail. All right. like, oh, I have to check to make sure my mic isn't muted. I had it failed. Did that earlier, and I saw, Bam, you had the same thing going on in a recent stream, I think. So. There we go. Sorry, I'm cruising through here. I was going to try to. We're just going to end that poll. Obviously, everybody likes both, you know, in a combination. I agree, because I think playing games when I'm focused on the game and I'm just playing and I can cut everything up, and that's the way to do certain playthroughs. But this is just to kind of get the streaming going. We'll figure out what games we play streaming, all that sort of thing. Let's see. Also, it's very quiet, and I'm sure for you guys. I don't have enough music on here yet. I'm going to work that out over time. We're going to play games and stuff. But while we're at it, let's see if I can do this here. I have one more track set up. There we go. I'm going to... Maybe we keep it about there. We'll see. Crisp and clear. Yes. Where are we at? Oh, yeah, we're here, too. Let's hang out in the actual thing. Although, that is cool. I don't use any of my screen transitions here. I do have... It's here. Now, this one will carry over, so... Oh... Yes, yes. Thank you guys all for being here. I Love Lamp, Arkling, Dreamchild, awesome. I'm reading next to it, so I moved. So I'm reading a little closer to the camera, so hopefully it's not quite as awkward and everything. I did when I first started this channel, and so I don't have to shout over it too much. Kind of have it going. I did lose the sound on purpose. Oh, okay. We'll jam Carolyn. Oh yeah, I know. The rounded rectangle doesn't have anything set up because I'm not supposed to be in that. That is just a scene that then is put inside another scene to be able to give me the rounded. Bam. So, I don't think... let me see if I have this set up. Yep. Full screen I do have set up. So by the way, here. I kind of have board games behind me and stuff. I'm blocking it all the time, so I figured I'd show it. We got our Pickle Rick hanging out in the corner for anybody who I spies. Just a little behind the scenes here, and then we're kicked back here. Okay, that works. Thank you. I created these couple tracks. I have, what is it? Logic 10 on an old Mac. And I have all the samples, everything. It's Apple iLoops. You pay for it, you own it. So it's all types of cut-up stuff. Me creating all these different layers and building it based off of samples. I also have a keyboard. I could be building my own stuff and adding on top of it. It's just a little bit more work. And truthfully, need a better Mac for it. So, but then it's like, so I'm on a Mac. This is all on PC. So then on Mac is for the music. So I have to create in a separate room. It's all crazy. My first video on the channel. Oh, I think I just did, oh god, what was that little one? Little Nightmares. It was a tiny, tiny game I'd never played. So, we're going to make sure that's paused. There we go. Awesome. And sorry about the latency right now. I will, I just didn't know what to set. I have a ton of RAM on this thing. It might not be the best video card, but I shouldn't have a problem with the low latency, so... Yes, Shaylis. I hope it has the musical layers, but at the same time, like, isn't too busy. It was just me screwing around. I was just in flow state. I just created those in a quick thing just to have something up. I had to create an intro song. So one second here. Or, where are we? Oh, turn it down. Sorry. So. I only use 6 seconds at the beginning and 14 seconds at the end of this. You know, but I created the whole... So. Well, I'd say, does my latency, though, does that decide how much of a gap I'm giving, like a lag on purpose. Like, should I turn it on low latency, or do I want just normal is best? You let me know, Bam Games. You've been streaming more than I have, so that's all I'm gonna. You have more experience than I do on this stuff, so I don't know too. It is very jazzy. I've been super into lo-fi lately, and just all types of different stations, chill hop, lo-fi, all that just in the background. So I want to sit back down and try to create like some really long lo-fi things so we can just chill out with the stuff in the background and be cool with it, you know, where it's not so abrasive. Like these songs kick in and you'll hear, after you hear the same song 10 times in a row, you guys will be like, all right, enough is enough. Ultra low and just 1080p as 1440 and 4K. Right, well, I'm only recording in 1080 right now because I'm using an HD60 Elgato. I bought the 4K one when I built my setup because I wanted to have what would potentially capture something better, but it didn't work. I had to return the thing, and it was like twice the cost of this one. So then I went to the store and bought this one. So I'm sorry, which channel did you suggest, Rodrigo? I may have. Oh, wait, no, the lo-fi one. I think I did. Yes. I just can't remember the name of it. It's going to be like in my liked videos. I'll go back and check it out. Low would be used if I wanted to interact slightly less. Is that a longer lag? Okay, so what I'm going to do is an experiment then with you guys. Let me think. Everybody type the color green as quickly as you can to let me know the latency here. Stream Beats, I'm familiar with it. I watch that guy. I mean, on YouTube, when you have to learn how to do this, I started this from scratch less than a year ago, and I just decided to learn everything. So, oh good, I'm so happy these songs don't just auto-track. Thank you, green, green, green. Yeah, is that 25 seconds, we think? It'll take a little bit of getting used to, but at the same time, I don't know if you guys can tell, like, and I hope it transfers over. I'm a talker. So I've had some experience now talking to the camera without people here, so that's very cool to me. This is a whole different animal, but I'm not quite as self-conscious right now, so 15-ish seconds. Okay. Oh wait, purple. What? You bastard. All right. Oh, yes, Rodrigo, definitely. Oh, yeah, hold on a second. Let me try that next thing. Hold on. All right. Let's see. I'm doing a little looking around here, so like forgive like all the awkwardness. By the way, I'm also using my really big mug, which isn't one of my I'm back here. I'm not pushing merch on everybody all the time, and I got to put some I need to put some more fun stuff together over time, but I just figured I need to start small so that it'll build. It takes a lot of work to do this stuff, and just just little by little, it's just like incremental, and everything just builds over time. So yeah, Bam. I don't know. Yours is it Bomb or Bam? Spell it out phonetically for me. But output at 9,000 kilobytes with preset to quality. I have to look. I can't remember if I set mine or if I did auto set for the best of my ability. Everything seems pretty good. Here's the trick. If you want to know right now, we're gonna do a test here in a minute. We'll get some moving around. I am using a Canon T6. Not a T6i, it's a T6, and it's able to actually now be plugged in and work as my cam, a DSLR. Now I should be getting obviously a better one. There's or a mirrorless, obviously, for the next, from what I've been learning. But this is the first camera I got. It's what I do my photography with. It's a learner, but I learned with it. I shoot in manual for everything, and it only goes to 590p. That's what this is. This is 590p. So for my corner stuff, it works really well here. You can't, but so you're never going to get super crisp anyway. So if I had 4K going or something on this, you wouldn't even notice. So let's see here. Okay, let me go back down small for a minute and read. Yes, I'm reading. Wilma, Bam. Yes, absolutely, Bam Bam. Yeah, never heard of it. Wait, is that... Old people know Bam Bam, right? No, I'm just... Awesome, guys. Well, I really appreciate who's here. Another thing I'm learning, let's see. There's 22 people hanging out. Thank you. I know that's about average what I have been having with my premieres, which is excellent. So I thank all of you. There's usually 5 or 6 people who are talking more. And the more we do this, like, don't think that I don't know your names or I don't read your comments. To everybody who's out there. Like, I might not respond, or I have to respond quickly, or sometimes I can heart or like something and then I'll come back later and kind of run through it. But I read it all and I think about it all. So there's that, just so you guys know. For better or worse, I don't know. Like I said, this is a chill out and chat kind of thing. Like, I have Lawnmower Simulator sitting here. I've never tried, so I'm thinking about that. John Rash, hello. I'm glad you made it too. Bam Bam. Like, this is just different because I can call out. Now, when I'm doing the premieres, I'm sitting here just chatting, like typing to you guys. But yeah, it's different. It is different. I'll tell you that. Do you guys mind this? Like, you're going to see a different side of me in a stream, I think, completely. Not completely. It's different for me to be doing it live. Let's say it that way. No, I talk too much. But, I mean, when your point is to be on camera and talk, I suppose. Oh, Omri, see, this is what I was thinking. I would do a Q&A. I just don't know how to even start it. What got me to start my channel? Let me start talking for like 100 hours right now. I was working at a job and the pandemic hit, and I live in a city and I'm between 2 hospitals. So it was best for me I didn't have insurance through that job, to not like hang out at that job, interacting with public in a, yeah, it was in a service thing. Yes, contrary trends. That's why, we're going to turn, you know what? We'll put that in the background anyway. There we go. I don't know. We'll probably start a career and just go crazy, or who knows. Hold on a moment. I have this also streaming on my phone, which is a separate way that I can look and see if it's actually sounding correct. Oh, there's my latency too. Perfect. What roast do I drink? I enjoy the rawness of these videos. Shows who you really are. Well, I suppose the streams, they're just going to be that. That's, I have to think, like with this probably won't stay up. This is probably going to be a stream. I may delete this one. I'll lose, whatever. Maybe I'll keep it. We'll see for people who didn't. I don't know. Let's see here. Sorry, it's between reading, all types of stuff, figuring out, playing with ideas. And you know what? I can't help it. I want to. I hope you guys start screaming we're sick of it when I hit these songs and you don't want to hear it in the background. Or say turn it down, I can't hear you. But I'm going to pull that below me. I think my voice is pretty strong on this microphone. Oh, there was that little pop. You guys get that? There's always a little pop once in a while. I cut every single pop out in my edits. Every crinkle. I do like 100, I don't know how many. I'm guessing 100 cuts or more on every single. It's got to be more. I don't know. Yes, I love lamp. Don't mow the root. Never. Well, yeah, it's honest, but it depends. If people want honest, I'm trying to find a balance between I'm going to jump around in my thoughts here because I'm coming back to why I started the channel from Amory. I like to watch other people play games. I like playing games. Private Idaho as a channel itself here is meant to be like a state of mind. I'm a gamer. I'm an older dude. I'm 41. And I've been playing video games. I was born in 1980. I've been playing since Atari and Nintendo, and grew up like my first Christmas. I got a Nintendo one time, or not my first Christmas, but you get what I mean. And been gaming ever since, and grew up around role-playing gaming and miniature gaming, Dungeons and Dragons, and all the guys who created all of it. So I just have gaming and role-playing like in my heart, and that's where I go. Reading books is fantasy, you know, in its own way. Movies, games, it's my private Idaho. And actually sitting here and even doing this, being able to accomplish something, to put effort and work into something and have it come back with all of you and engagement, is my private Idaho. So that's why we came up with that. And I'm not sure if it'll stick forever. Maybe I'll have to change it one day or whatever, but that's where it's at. But basically, I was sitting here and I was lucky. I saved money for the first time in my life, like leading up to the pandemic. Had no idea. I was hoping to save for a house or something, get out of this tiny apartment. And then it hit, and then all of a sudden it's like pandemic time, and so lucky to have had a savings. So that's where it led to a bunch of time not working because it was safer, and it would cost more to go to the hospital, right, and get sick. So I'm lucky. So had to built the channel, got last December for Christmas, got the computer, and like just started learning as much as I could and doing what I can to invest in this. So okay, I'm gonna read a second and then come back to you guys. 25-second thing. Oh, and we finished that damn song. Good. All right, you know what? For 1 second. I was reading all those things. I wanted to try out the scene transition. I didn't want you guys seeing me gawking more than I am. Ooh. It's part of it, you know. It's like, here I get to be straight on. I can curate and whatever. But I'm not from Idaho. I don't mind certain things being known about me, which is fine. I've always been okay with like opening up on certain stuff. I just haven't done it yet. And I don't know. I feel like we've started to build a community, started to build the channel, that this is the right time to kind of do this stuff. But I'm from Wisconsin, so there, and Tennessee, between those two places. Yeah, gaming is a big deal. I mean, board games. Well, here's the tale. I hate, like, for somebody who hasn't talked about it and referenced it that much. Like, it's a huge part of me is that I grew up out in the woods in Wisconsin. Gary Gygax had the house next to ours. I was legally adopted by my dad, Duke. He was executive vice president of TSR, I think, for a period in the late 70s with Gygax, or after Gygax left, there was drama with it. But Duke in his own right, like, was a miniature sculptor, had owned a whole bunch of different companies in Texas and other places, sculpted Lord of the Rings miniatures, was involved with, like, I think they used his miniatures and stuff, or from the company as like part of the basis for the Lord of the Rings animated. But he has the largest miniature fantasy and historic collection in the entire United States. Squares, Cena squares, all this stuff is in museums now. He passed away a little while ago. I posted a couple of things about it. So I basically, and Gary Gygax, I probably only met the guy like once, if I did, when I was real little, because they owned, it was like that two-head guys, it seemed like, owned the manor house in the back. There were only two mansions in the back dirt road. One was Gygax's out of view, and then there was ours. So it's just a weird thing. And we ran around in the woods, and I had access to just like closets and closets of all the old role playing games, everything that came before me that my dad had been involved or worked with or had other people involved. It's just insane. I can't even tell you. So yeah, I was neighbors with Gary Gygax. Like, and then he moved out and got the hell out. It's not in Lake Geneva. It was out in the country. So it was after he had had his success. So I wasn't there for the beginning of it. But my dad and his friends and other people in the industry all were. And my dad's passed, but yeah, God, what would he have been now? Like 85, 80. So, I mean, and his dad was actually Austrian and learned to play with little miniature soldiers in the Franco-Prussian Wars, I believe, is where miniature wargaming, little wars, floor wars with blocks and soldiers and tin soldiers, if anybody knows that stuff comes from. One of the major guys for that is Donald Featherstone. And that guy, I guess, was over in England, and he was older than my dad. He's passed away since too, but I got to meet him a bunch as a kid. All the press from like Britain and everything, England and wherever would come over because there's a big miniature wargaming industry there. So my dad was kind of a transition. He didn't like super technical. He got into adventure games. So he also like would do like D&D miniatures across like 18-foot tables and all that stuff. But I grew up sculpting and doing all this stuff. So I'm sorry, I'm just rambling on with this stuff, guys. Sirzat, hi. Sorry I hadn't noticed you in there. I know it's probably late for you, so thank you for popping in and saying hi. We'll do real streams at some point. We'll play games and do things. This is just, like I said, a chat and go. I'm not even looking here. I've been going for 27 minutes, which, you know what time it is. Let's see. Which was the last one? Or turn on one of my tunes again for a second. Oh, thank you, man. Thank Bam. Oh, yep. And, yeah, email with streaming settings would be great. And I want to get over, Bam, and see your stream more often when I can. There's things to learn and to watch, and I just like your stuff. That's fine. And the games you're playing, I might not play the game you're playing or some on stream anyway for myself, so it'd be fine for me to watch even if I haven't played it. I don't mind being spoiled a little bit. And Shayless, grab dinner. I know we've been going at this for a bit. I had a premiere earlier. So I appreciate you stopping by and making sure everything's working out. But I'm going to keep hanging out for a minute here. I'm going to mow something in a second. I'm just like kind of chilling. I'm going to refresh my drink here in a second and do my little break thing. And I'm just trying to play with the stream stuff. Tell stories and talk to you guys. Like maybe I'll start asking you questions to get something in here. The keyboard part is, you know, it's a loop. I had to cut it up a bunch, and the guitar part, but oh, I love it. It's still good. It's that Hammond organ kind of thing, or the Rhodes. I can't remember. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I'm sitting here actually. I didn't realize you guys aren't looking at these lawnmowers. Give you something pretty to look at other than just me. All right. Well, thank you, Dream Child. Well, that's kind of why I'm going to keep my streams separate, and sometimes I can do really loose ones. Sometimes we'll be like, if I decide I want to go for a whole game stream, maybe I'll be serious and I'll be like, I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry, I gotta go. But on a test here, I think this is cool. Yeah, everything seems to be looking good. Absolutely. I mean, I'm a drummer. I play other things. I play some guitar. I play more than people who claim to play guitar, but I don't consider myself a guitar player, but and all that stuff. But yeah, man, it's got a groove. That's what I've learned. But it can groove slow too. Like we could be real chill here, and that's what this has got a franticness to it. It's beautiful. All right, you know what? If you guys are still here in a few seconds, like give me like 60 seconds or so, and I'll be right back. Yeah, should be there. Tunes should be just crossing over just nicely. We're just going across the landscape of our minds right here. I like this jam actually very much. So, oh, Top Spud, yeah. I'll come up with something better, but Private Idaho, and then I've come up with like Idaho's Potatoes, Mercenary Companies, and that a little bit. It's not that unique, I found out, you know, being a potato. I was playing some Call of Duty. I just spiked out there. What was that? Let's come down. I was playing Call of Duty, and that's where I got the potato idea kind of from, because I'm like, oh, I'm a potato. I'm not that good. Strategically and like understanding of the game, I'm fine with it, like in Warzone. It's just like actually shooting people and not getting murdered all the time. You know, I get some kills, I get some wins here and there, but let's make sure everything should be good. You guys, we're on a lag here. You guys might have walked away too, but everybody gone. Everybody's gone. I'm just in here by myself. No, I'm just kidding. 19 people though, that's insane. You know, 2 or 3, cool, but we'll actually do something too. We won't always have these boring ones. Speaking of which, let's see here. CPU, everything's looking good. No dropped frames, as it were, but we're not really recording. Green, yes. Yes, you got it, guys. All right. I'm so happy. The settings, it's so weird. I couldn't get the damn songs to stop. And then they would just keep repeating, so it's like it gets awkward. At least when I put on one, it ends when we're done, and so we're good. Oh. Oh, that's some... Oh. That's really loud for you guys, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah, we're going to master. We'll try with that to start with. Should we play with the tutorials or should we skip the tutorials? I mean, we're just kind of running around with a lawnmower, but we're supposed to be running a lawnmower company, I think. Still here, Arkling. Right on, I Love Lamp. Thank you, Dreamchild. Rodrigo, Sweet Honesty. Who else we got here? John Lockman. Yaza or Yaza Estefania. Brilliant. I love these. Kate. Oh, Kate, what did I miss? I missed you in there. You got to like shout louder or something. I don't know. Sorry. What else we got here? I think Rodrigo, since you're Top Spud, I think you've already nailed it. Oh, what's... I do what I want. This is a blind playthrough. It is completely, which isn't a good thing for some of these types of games. Like, I should actually know what I'm doing. It's just like, oh, what am I? Oh, you guys want to watch this? Okay. We're going to go in with Idaho's Potatoes, though. Why not? If they'll let me. See if I can... Oh. I did have my keyboard plugged in, but there's only so many USB slots. Because you can do this with a Xbox. You can have keyboard and mouse, which is a good thing. And on some PlayStation games, too. I need a PlayStation 5 at some point. We'll get it. I can't spell potato. Potato or potato? Ah. It's trying to talk, spell, and do all these things at one time. There we are. Company logo. Oh, I see leaves. I see leaves of green. Wait, hold on. DMCA, right? What do we got? We don't need, I think, everybody to vote. I'm just gonna have to grab one quick here. I like that one. I don't know. That seems furry. Should we edit our player? Well, we're gonna call him Dan, just so we can throw that in there. You know what? We're not. We're gonna go with Daniel. Because when asked how I prefer my name, I say Daniel, just because it's not Da. I have a family of Duh words, like parents, grandparents, all that, Dougs and Dons and Dukes, and you know, so Daniel is better. That's all I'm saying. And it's my actual name. Oh, is anybody with a beard? Or if not, we're going for the mustache. Let's go. There we go. Thank you, sir. Of course we're going to change the hat. And why wouldn't it be green? Why wouldn't... Yeah, we got to make sure people see us. Like, we can't... Logo placement. No, we're out of here. Uniform colors, maybe. Maybe. Let's... Oh my god, that's so bright. What are we doing? Yeah, we're going with it. Secondary color, that is gross. Do we just do the most disgusting secondary color ever? No. Come on. Go dark green on the sides there. I've never lived outside of the United States. I've visited Canada when I was a child. And I was also super excited that a few years ago, I got to go to Iceland for a week and hang out and just have a blast. I mean, it was cold. It was winter. We landed. I had to drive stick shift through to Reykjavik from the airport in the middle of the night without being able to see the roads. It was awesome. Which I drive stick, though, so luckily I was prepared for it. Go full neon, exactly. Man, they need to know where I'm at. Although green, I don't know, is the best color. Maybe. Hold on. I'm changing my mind. Yeah, green is not the best color to be seen in. Like, are you kidding me? There we go. Yeah, we're going with that. We're out of here. I don't care. Edit player, no. We're confirming. Let's get this going. Oh, yeah. What do we like? I did have a riding mower when I was a kid, so where would you like to travel then? Everywhere, of course. Well, maybe not everywhere. There's geopolitical and different considerations and blah, 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 but bunch of places, I suppose. Yeah, we're going to go with just the old school here. Oh, it's going to cost me money. Yeah, we'll get it. Oh, what's the difference here? We'll go with the better weed whacker. Oh, how about purple? Well, too late. God, you'd have been here 15 seconds ago. Maybe I'd have got you, Arkling. Let's see here. Hold on. Potato. Yes, that would be a great one. I don't know that we need our lawnmower company to succeed, so we'll see about that. But I have no idea what we're doing here. We have to take a job. So this is Old Nook, Complexity 1. Yeah, is this a blind playthrough? I think so. That was quite a lag. It was quite a lag. I don't know what the hell that was. We got that achievement so long ago. What is front garden? Let's do it. The front garden at Old Nook Cottage requires a general cut. The lawn is surrounded by flower beds, so take care not to damage them, and don't leave grass clippings in the beds. Don't leave grass clippings in the beds. Point your stuff away. I hate that. Especially, I live in the city, but people will blow it into your tires. What a bunch of jerks. Oh my god. And dog do not... Okay, hold on. Dragon Age or Mass Effect, and who's your favorite companion in each? Well, at this point, it's Dragon Age, I think. Seriously, just because there's so much more replayability. I'm not saying that if I replayed Dragon Age that people would want to watch, but I could just see so many different ways to like kind of start it. On Mass Effect, well, Mass Effect kind of branches, but then I think everybody's complaint is that like it just collapses at the finale, where like they wanted all your decisions to kind of have this weird way out there thing. I don't know. But it is about the journey. Always. Employee vehicle equipment. Ground check time limit. Recommended cut time. I don't know what the hell is going on. You must assign an employee vehicle and equipment before you can contract. Well, we got you, Daniel. We got your vehicle. And we go with your weed whacker. This is going to be a disaster with that weed whacker, I think. Well, that's funny. Who's your favorite companion? Why is it Garrus? I do not know that it is Garrus. I think it may be Daniela's favorite companion, if that makes sense. Like I get into the roleplay stuff in a little bit. I do and I don't. I don't know. I've always been shy and self-conscious in some ways, but in some, like I'll dig in deep. Like I'm digging my characters. And Daniela has a thing for Garrus, so it's not about who my favorite character in the game is. It's about that people love Garrus, and it makes sense. And he's hard nosed, and he just wants to do things his own way, and so do we. So it just kind of role playing wise it makes sense. Now, am I attracted to the little scaly monster? I don't think I am. And if I were a woman, I don't know that I would be either. Yeah. What people haven't asked yet, yeah, is like where I'm coming from with all that. Yeah, see, I've tried to keep myself somewhat ambiguous with things, if that makes sense. Like, my characters can be all types of different stuff, like about my own personal beliefs in some ways and all that. I'm not trying to get so into that. Like it leaks into there. You guys are going to hear it. Like can't help it. And some of you'll unsubscribe the more you hear. But this is private Idaho. We're supposed to like try to steer away from some of that. But then at the same time, we're playing games that involve like real life lessons, man. These are real stories. They're supposed to get us emotional and care about things. And we're going to come at it from our own life experience and our perspectives. So I can't be everything to everyone. So at some point, lately I've been losing a subscriber and gaining a subscriber. I've been like staying even, it feels like. Seriously. Like I think if I saw the YouTube won't show me the stats of how many people are subscribing. I just see that I go down and then I come up and I go down and I come up. Unless one of you bastards is out there and just keeps subscribing and unsubscribing to me. And not that I'm trying to tell you what you should do, but like it might drive me crazy. Okay. But Jack was my favorite run. And might still be. I don't know. There really are so many. Who's my real favorite? Like my favorite. I have to really think about that. Um, yes, it's exactly John Lockman, Mech Warrior. I'm into simulation stuff too. I grew up with that. It's hard to say. Okay, Mech Warrior. I grew up. I'll always keep going. I grew up. But I did. I had a golden age as a kid, and it's hard to like kind of. I went through a lot, and whatever it is, whatever. But when I was a kid, locked in, and Gen Con in where the hell was it? Milwaukee, I think, of all places, when it was there before Indiana, and then it came back to Milwaukee. But I went to a lot of the Gen Cons. My dad was usually doing work there, putting on big extravaganzas and things. Um, and what was my thought there? Oh, the Mech Warrior. I was there when they first did. I guess in Chicago they put together these huge Mech Warrior places where you could go and go get into a cockpit, and you'd have like 16 other people. So it was like an event. Like you'd go and you get like training videos or whatever, kind of role play it in, and or get in your cockpits, and then you would all fight each other in these big mechs. And then I grew up with like the miniature game, so that was just like in my head. And then I was young enough that I couldn't buy the miniatures. Like I'd have to want them, and they weren't what my dad had so many miniatures. There was everything that you could possibly want to play historically around my place. I just I didn't want to play that. I wanted to play BattleTech. And so later I ended up getting so many of them later. But yeah, it was just the dream. So the video game itself to me is a super nostalgic thing. It's not actually about being a video game. It's about that lore and that universe and being able to stomp around in it. So yes, drive me crazy. Yeah, just keep subscribing and unsubscribing. Like I don't know that YouTube will actually get mad at you for that. I'm not trying to tell you don't break any service things. Like read your agreement before you do it. But right on, sweet honesty. You know, Doug, what's up, Doug? which is a family member's name. I'll say another Doug, so it's a Dan Daniel, whatever. Let's see here. Would you try Grand Theft Auto Online? Well, see, here's the thing. Different things. First of all, Grand Theft Auto Online, sure. I played it back in the day. Personally, I prefer the single player version in a lot of ways, and I do in a lot of things. I just prefer to explore and have my own pace, to be able to relax and develop a world. Fallout 4 is on top for me, one of them. There's a ton, but I played all the old Grand Theft Autos as they came out. Not the top-down view, Grand Theft Auto 2 and all that as much. I did fiddle with it, but I didn't like go through it. But Grand Theft Auto 3, all the way through back when. And I'm talking about when these things came out. It's different when you're like rediscovering sometimes games later, because there's so many new games, you're like going backwards. But an advantage of being an old person, which I'm not quite old, but you get what I mean, is I got to play Nintendo as Nintendo came out. Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, those were new games after I had already been playing Super Mario 1. I was excited when those came out, so I got to explore them. What was the old game with Fred Savage or whatever, with the Power Glove? I had the Power Glove. There's a new movie, 8-Bit, out on HBO Max, and I just watched it, and it has the Power Glove, and the joke in it, and they make the joke in there, not to spoil, is that it's crap, man. It's no good. It's horrible. So I did hear they botched the GTA Trilogy remaster. I thought about playing it, but back to my thought line on that, I don't want to play it without the music, and I can't get DMCA'd or whatever. It's just kind of ridiculous. So same with Fallout 4, though. The music is everything. So I've really thought about, like, I want to have, you guys have heard some of the jams. Well, I'll probably throw another one on or something, but I want a lot of that stuff so I could have background music when we're going, because I can't handle silence. I really love music. Right now, this is silent. I'm sorry, we're sitting here talking. I'm talking, but you can handle it. Now, Fallout 4, something like that we might be able to do on stream. Where it's not me committing myself to creating all these videos. So I feel like a blind playthrough on these, it's a lot of work. So here, let's confirm our contract. Anyways. Oh, were they really remove the remaster? Well, here's a good thing about Cyberpunk, isn't it? Like, I've already played it, so I can't play a blind playthrough of it. But they have the streamer or whatever music, so it takes off all the good stuff, but you still have something in there that substitutes where you're not going to get claimed on it. I'm just going to read here for a second, so pardon me. I gotta, like, because I'm catching things as they come out, but I'm sorry, guys. Like, silence, it's like in radio though too. I do understand silence is the worst. Thank you guys for all being here, by the way. Let's, do we try to mow something? I think we do. Let's go. And talk at the same time. Vice City soundtrack, I know every single song from that lamp, because I grew up with it, but also because when it clicked in, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to play Vice City without the soundtrack. The whole point of that is to go run around and sit in a car and just sit on top of a hill and watch the whole world. That's Private Idaho, man. That's what I'm talking about. So if we can incorporate that into the channel, that's what I'm all about. It's like, I want to find that game, and most of them I've already played, so I can't be playing them blind for you guys. See, Sweet Honesty, you like the replays as much, but I don't. Maybe if I'm established and people follow me, but I want to do both here. I'm not just trying to like chase, viewership and all that, but I'm doing this and trying to build with people and listen to viewers on top, and I love different games. If I do something and it's like nobody wants to watch, but I still love playing it, that's fine, but maybe it's not the best thing for the channel, because there's not enough time to do all this stuff, is all I'm going to say. It's like I got to pick and choose too. So this is ridiculous. I'm just letting this play. I hope it's not making you sick. Let me read for a minute. I do like Cyberpunk, Tommy Glenn. I played it on an Xbox One X when it first came out. I have it sitting right next to me. It plays my other TVs. I have my whatever. It's just hooked up to the TV that I'm using as a second monitor right now. and it worked fine. It had a little bit of lag here and there. It had the rendering issues, had some of the, but I didn't run into anything game breaking. I completed it. I've gotten every achievement. I played every single ending. I love Cyberpunk. I grew up with the paper and pencil. Cyberpunk was something my dad was not involved with, so that was my game. Like that was me and my friends that we were sitting around as little punks playing Cyberpunk, man. And yeah, that's where I'm going to come from it at as. So I had such a place in my heart for that game, and when it came out, I'm fine with it. Do I wish everything was better? Sure, but I've been disappointed my whole life by video games. Like you got to roll with it or you can't. The Game Genie, when it was first coming out for the Nintendo, the NES, oh my God, it promised so much. We could like reinvent the world. We could do anything we wanted. We could fly when you couldn't, and whatever, all these stuff. And when you get it, it's just a bunch of codes and you can do some stuff. It's like you dream of, same with Power Glove, that same idea. Like you dream of this stuff, but at least they were trying. And CD Projekt Red, I know they may have changed and stuff, and they have shareholders or who knows and all that sort of stuff, but it took me forever to play The Witcher 3 because I was like, oh, I don't know the lore. I don't know if I want to get into a world that I don't understand. Once I played it, one of the best games I've ever played. Like, it might sit on top of my Bethesda and my Rockstar stuff that I was enjoying open worlds, you know? It's not the same without the tunes, Lamp. I agree. Well, that's the thing about sometimes music too. You don't have to be there during the actual era. Anybody who was like growing up in the '90s and all, you're gonna hear all that stuff. In fact, we heard all this. Anybody who's older, you hear the '60s, '70s, '80s, '90s. If you grew up in the 2000s, you know, I get it. So it was all there. It's not like you didn't hear it. You're not. It's not part of your life too. So I have no idea what we're doing here. Oh, here's a little thing to learn about me. Let's see. Um, do we have settings? Controller. Controls. That's not helping me. Do we want to invert y-axis? I say yes on everything. Perfect. I played a little bit of The Witcher 2. Witcher 1 I heard isn't the greatest. You know what I did? I actually watched and caught the story. I watched YouTube videos of people breaking it down. So, well, I get that, Arkling. With like, we want to sit in an immersive world that we can kind of go do anything with Cyberpunk, but you know, you get what you get. Oh my God, Devon Reed, buddy, live stream here, 15 seconds delay. Sorry about that. I'm gonna wait 1 second here. I haven't had too many yeah, real life friends who know me. If anybody wants to know anything about me, start blowing up Devon Reed right there. Hey Devon, I can't link to it right now. Do you have your music connected to your channel there? Or is that on something else? I'm just saying, like, I promote you, bro. And also, Rodrigo, I know that there's the books too, and I want to read them. Now, here's the thing about reading with me. I can go years without reading a book, fiction, and then I can read 20 in a row. It's just the way it is, so. Oh, we have a time limit. I don't care. Now we're playing right. We're over here, oh, hold on. The elf fruit's getting to us. What elf fruit? Now I don't, oh, I just want to get on this thing and drive around. This could be the most therapeutic game ever made, but love you too, Devon, man. So good to see you. Hey, I love Lamp. I love you. Lamp, you, but... Yeah, Witcher 1, I mean, I'm sure with story, it's great. Lots of things are clunky, though. Indeed, Rodrigo. Hold on. Oh, we gotta... Hold on. Skip check. Are you sure you want to exit ground check remaining objects to be automatically removed, but you won't earn it? No, back. What the hell? Oh, we got to go and do a ground check. Oh, I know what that is. That's fun. Lamp, Rodrigo, you're beautiful people. Yes. Speaking of which, have a great night. I need 2 seconds here to refresh myself before we do a ground check, continue chatting, continue with everything. If you guys are still here, if not, I'll see your chat in a moment because we're on a quick delay. But give me, you know, up to the end of the song, but probably a lot less. How about that? Hold on a second here. Let's go. Oh, yeah, Devon, I got some music going. We'll go with this one. I'm going to turn it up a little. Yeah. You know what? I'll just leave this setting on too. Who cares? I'll just step away. Mic check. Mic check. See you later, Dream Child. Coming back. Boom. What I got? 17 seconds here. Thank you for hanging out, Dream Child, if you're still here. Thank you for being here for everyone who's still here. It's amazing. Love it. And we done. Let's go do a check. Where are we supposed to be? I don't know. Ground check failed. Return to vehicle. Let's go get in trouble. What? Oh. Ground check complete. Return to the trailer and unload the vehicle or equipment. Okay. How do we... oh, press X to start engine. Hold X. Oh, how do we... Hold on a second. Let me get rid of this piece of tool. Don't click on that. I don't have a... that's too loud, too. Oh. There we go. Hold on one second, guys. I need to find out who this tool is. Report. Oh, pornography. Thank you. Boom. Thank y'all. Alright, now what I'm going to have to do is turn this way down. You know what? We can just turn it down in here. Turn that back on. This is too weird. You know what I'm about to say here? The hell? That's what I'm saying. We're done. Screw it, Rodrigo. We're out of here. You know what? If anybody's still here and you're hanging out, I'm not going to play in a hurry. We're going to show you what's installed, and we're going to kind of talk about this for a minute. Let's play an actual game. I could play a little Mech Warrior because I know it. Like that did not. I don't understand the controls. I'm just going to be sitting there just hating myself. If I could get on that lawnmower and just be mowing around, it would be great. I'll figure it out later. Maybe we'll do one. There's the Long Dark, which is lovely. We could jump into the new map that they just dropped, like Blind. I could choose it. I mean, obviously, I still have our Dragon Age stuff in here, but I haven't figured that out. I was thinking about doing a Pillars, but I don't know that it seems a little heavy. Pirates, Sid Meier's Pirates, if nobody has ever played it, it's the most classic game of all time. Trivial Pursuit, we could just sit around playing Trivial Pursuit for no reason. I did this last night, so I don't mean to be here doing this all again, but... Okay, sorry, I'm reading Devon's thing right now. Yeah, oh yeah, Paperboy, no kidding. Long Dark, there's a vote for Long Dark. We're going to go just kind of look around here too. Long Dark is fine. The smaller game. Now, I do have Midway. You know what? I've been thinking about having that installed anyway. But that's got Joust and Gauntlet and all like old Atari games and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. The Long Dark is in there though. Let's see. What else could we do? There's Cyberpunk. Like I said, I blew it up. Full Spectrum Warrior. Let's take it back all the way. Hey, thank you, Rodrigo. I'm sorry for not playing anything yet. Part of this is like, I don't know what to play or what I want to play while I'm doing this. So I don't. I have House Flipper. I've never played, but I have to play around with that and get the controls going. We should play something though. I'm going to play something that I can play and talk to you guys doing. I probably got at least another hour in me here. Yeah, exactly, Arkling. And I'm sure of it. And I'm already playing huge lore dump stuff. I think on stream is going to have to be a different sort of beast than my single players. I don't know. It could be different, but I think it'd be things that we don't have to pay as much attention to, that we can set our own pace, that I can like wait between missions and not be like some multiplayer where it's like you have 4 seconds before you go, you have 4 seconds before you go. House of Ash is actually, really? That's how you found the channel. That's fun. We could totally... Did you play the other two, Rodrigo? I'm looking at some stuff. All right, guys. Well, right on. I think it's the Mass Effect. I had... Okay, here's what I've learned. Here's what my wisdom. Sorry for that. Mech Warrior videos I had, it was a newer kind of game. It's something that I was passionate about. I'm like, I have to play this. I want to check it out. And I played it. I hated it. I thought it was stupid. I quit it basically the way I just quit the Lawnmower game. But then I was like, the video kind of started blowing up and I'm like, well, I owe it to at least give another shot with this or to do another video, give an opinion. If I still hate it, fine. You know, thumbs up, thumbs down. I played it and I started to get it. And I'm like, you know what? Honestly, my opinion changed. I wanted to love the game no matter what. It was just like this. It took a minute to get used to the controls and playing around. It's like playing inverted when you're not used to it. You can do it and you'll get used to it. It just takes a minute. And as a drummer, which I am, which Devon knows, like I can start to do things with opposite brain function. You can teach yourself, you know, music teaches you that you can rewire your brain. The same stuff is going on in video games. It's like you're kind of rewiring. If you're playing Dark Souls and you can't beat a boss, put the controller down, walk away for 5-10 minutes and come back, and all of a sudden like you're just going to approach it differently, and in a way you already have it beat. You just can't do it yet. You're frustrated. Oh yeah, Devon says hit that like button. Speaking of which, let me just see if there's anything else going on here. Now the chat, I can see the chat, but I can't actually contribute towards it in my OBS. But I can hook up with all my little emojis think that should come up in 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1000, 5, 1000, 6, 1000, 7, 1000, 8, 1. I don't know. That's right. There's my thing. They're popping up in OBS. It shows me a lag. Everything's lagged and nobody knows what's lagging or where it's lagging. It's just roll with it. Only played Until Dawn. I've heard of Until Dawn. Like little kind of, it's kind of up my alley, but like, I mean, shoot, we could start a game now and this could become like a game we play on stream. I would replay Skyrim. Like, I'd have to rediscover it. I'd replay anything because I love these games. These are my games, you know, and some I've played through all the way and some I haven't. At all. Like, I pick up games when they're on those super sales sometimes. Thank you, Rodrigo. Pardon, I'm going to belch into my hand for once. Because my coffee has carbonation in it right now. Let's see. You know what? I know what we're going to do. And go for another one. I don't care. I'm going to make more music now. Until Dawn? Oh, I'm thinking of a different thing. I'm thinking of Dawn of Man or Age of, or something like a strategy. Rodrigo, not Until Dawn. Okay, well, I'll totally have to check that out. I played Man and Medan and then Little Hope of the Dark Pictures anthology, and Man and Medan was great. It grabbed me. When I get moods for different types of games sometimes, you know, and sometimes you just want to be like taken through a narrative without having to like really worry about it or just have fun. The thing with this kind of, with a channel too, a forever game would be a great thing. I don't know that it's not, I don't think it is this, but No Man's Sky, you know, is the type of thing that they keep evolving. I don't think so. Warzone, you know, Call of Duty. We could jump in. Actually, I tried to download it before, just the Warzone, because they have that new island. I was thinking about jumping in, but... Yeah, Rodrigo, the music is banging. But if I'm going to be streaming multiple hours at a time when I just hang out with people, and I only have 2 songs to play, eventually you're going to start, like, gagging. Every time you hear it. I still dig it. Like, I'm in a place where I'll listen to this on repeat like 10 times. I don't care. What, you know, Plague Evolved, I thought that was a little too on the nose. I played that since the pandemic. That was quite an interesting game. Yeah, we're just doing reaction videos and talking about gaming for my first few tests, which I think is a great way to do it. Star Wars games are there are so many good ones. Mr. Music, may I call you Mr. or Miss? Wait, no, what's that? Sorry, just music. We'll just say, we'll leave it at that, exactly. Aha. Devon. The thing with Star Wars games, another thing, is music. I don't think you can play any Star Wars game and have the Star Wars themes playing because I'll get DMCA'd. It's not that I don't love these games and I won't play them on my own. It's like, what am I going to play for the channel that we can all like have a perfect balance of? Is Until Dawn a PC game? Because eventually some PC games I might be able to play and record at the same time, but what you understand, it's like going to take resources away from my computer. That's why I'm playing and I do my stuff on my console, because it'll keep it all like solid. So I would like to, the easiest thing for me to add would be a PlayStation 5 to have access to all those games, to play Bloodborne, which I've never played, and other blind playthroughs of different things. I haven't had a PlayStation since the PlayStation 2. So. And by the way, I hope you guys understand, like, I'm just rambling. You guys seem to have a good time. It'll take everything in me to not delete this video after it's been played, because then I become really self-conscious later, I think, in a way. But just me being honest and thinking it for a second. Let's see here. Because honestly, I love you guys, and I think I can be good at this. I can learn to be better at interacting, talking to the camera. Part of the reason for building the channel that was asked earlier was to build a new skill set, to learn things. I've been learning editing. I've learned DaVinci Resolve. I've learned how to set up all this stuff, how to public speaking, enunciation. There's just a ton of things, but PS exclusive. That's okay though, because that's another one that you're hearing me now. I'm a little lagged, but PlayStation is definitely where it's at for some games. I like Xbox too. Xbox had Morrowind, which is why I picked it up to begin with. Let's see here. I'm just looking around doing nothing. What do we already have installed that I wouldn't have to Okay, and we're gonna go long dark. I have Devon. It's been less than a year. I started my YouTube channel. It formed, if you look in the About section on my page, on 12/20/2020. Figure that 1220, whatever. But I didn't actually post until early January, right before my birthday, I think, around then. But so I'm coming up on a year, and it's been a big deal. You know, just sit down. I've learned a lot. I look back at, you know, by the way, I hate the word cringe, even though it can be applicable in so many places. People who overuse it or use it in a weird way, it's just I almost want to ban the word. But I look back at my old stuff. It's like, yeah, absolutely cringe. You know, it's like I have a big beard. You can't see my face. I'm too quiet. The microphone settings aren't set up. I've learned to emote, to enunciate a little bit more, because I do listen back to some of my things, and I'm able to be objective somewhat of who I am without being self-conscious, which I think is an amazing thing. Like that in itself is just everything, right? But as Devon knows, I have an identical twin brother. So in some ways I can just pretend it's him, right? Like it's maybe there's psychologically it's some other version of myself when I'm looking back at it. But I've always been self-conscious of my voice and who I am and the way I speak. And I think I'm doing just fine. So I'm happy with it without being like egotistical, I hope. So exactly, we are our own worst critics. Unless we're just horrible, then maybe we should be. Was it Jack Black and them? They said take a year off, like study your art, like do your thing, just love, engage the world, and you know, don't work your job, call your boss, just say I'm done, shiklacky, and then we're going to come to you a year later and talk to you, and we're going to say continue, what you've done is brilliant, like you should explore this in your life. Or we're going to say nope, stop, it's horrible, don't do it. Maybe have kids or something, the next generation might be able to, you know, have some hope, but you have no hope, just go back to what you're doing. Cosmic Shame, I remember now, it's the Cosmic Shame. Benji, yes. Hey, thank you guys for the encouragement. I do need it, and I really, really, really appreciate it. How about that? So hit like and subscribe if you're watching and hanging out. Like, this is a totally chill, just, from the beginning, I think I set up that it's just chat and chill. Maybe games, maybe. So that's not my major distraction. Maybe we'll kick in here. Right, but it's egotistical, sure, but I don't know. I'm not, but I have enough to, like, I guess, be myself. But if I reflect back on it and look at it, I could cringe or be self-conscious of that person. It's just a weird thing, so I don't know. I've been learning to separate it. It's a good thing. A van life channel from Devon Reed. Well, yes, absolutely. Why wouldn't it take off, dude? Just have the sound be semi-decent. So, Perilous Constraint here, by the way. I've played this game for years. I didn't play it when it first came out, but I played later. I'm on episode 3, so I can't play episode 4 of this yet. But we're gonna go into survival mode, I think. Oh, the music's always so good. I hope it doesn't, like, get me in trouble. Like, they're doing it in-house usually, so it's not a big deal. I've never had an issue. We're going to go with what is called Pilgrim, the easiest. No animals are going to attack me. I don't care. We're going for Blackrock. And we don't need anything. And sandbox confirm. We're going to have us a casual, non-death walk around while we're talking. How about that? We're still streaming. Making sure my computer can handle longer streams too, which I'm pretty sure it can. I forget what I'll always repeat myself over and over. I have 64 gigs of RAM right now in my computer because one of my sticks went bad and then I had to return it. But in the time I returned it, I bought another one, which had two. So it's like, and then they have to work in tandem. So now I have way too much. Now, the calm, soothing tone, Mr. Devon, I have allergies, by the way. I want to enunciate and still like be calm and soothing, but not like marble mouthed and all those. But one of the reasons I started the channel was I started getting into chat or voice stuff with Warzone, and just in my life, I've had so many times, and I'm self-conscious of it because I don't like my voice. I don't think I enunciate or whatnot. Anyways, but I don't hate I want to like my voice. How about that? So maybe it is something that is a benefit to me and that I have over other people that I'm offering the world. Like I would read books. If anybody out there wants to pay me to like read novels or to do something with my voice or to do voice work or, you know, maybe this is a way into that also. So that's absolutely something that I'm conscious of. That over time, if I get silly and I can be myself, maybe I make voices and I do voices that aren't like caricatures or, you know, crazy racist stuff or anything, but, you know, good stuff that could be cartoonish and people like, maybe the right person sees this after I go, you know what, he would be great as a cartoon in this or to do this, or I really like his voice, or he'll be the narrator in my movie. Like I would love to do that stuff. So thank you guys. Anyways, I'm doing a few things here. Let's go. Mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive, which is the premise? I'm sure I'll be okay because we're on Pilgrim. Life is an error-making and error-correcting process, and nature in marking man's papers will grade him for wisdom as measured both by survival and by the quality of life of those who survive. And I missed the damn name at the end. Now, this game is beautiful. Full stop, period. This game is beautiful. Now, I do not know. This is Blackrock, and this is a new area that's been added, I guess, in the story mode. There's something up there. But I'm not here in the story mode, so that's totally cool. I'm still willing to learn and just kind of walk around and hang out. Hopefully we get a nice sunrise, a nice sunset while we're chilling. I'm just going to be quiet for the next 15 minutes. Birds mean there's something up here. A dead body, perhaps. A dead animal. Some sort of gear. What do we have to start out with here, by the way? They give us a lot of stuff because we're on Pilgrim. We are, you know, we're crashed. We have a can. We have some water. We're wearing gloves. They're horrible gloves, but gloves nonetheless. So, yeah, we're good to go. And a hat. Can't believe with that. Icarus. What is Icarus and what system? I don't think so. I played Kid Icarus on the N6 or the NES. What is this place? What is this place? Where are we? What's happening here? What's going on? Oh my God. If this wasn't Pilgrim, I'd be dead. I'd be dead. That made me jump. That's funny. Can we... Are we crouched? Oh. So on Pilgrim, the animals will basically run away from you. Look at this. Yeah. They don't want anything to do with me. But if you're not on Pilgrim in this game, the geomagnetic storm has really messed up the wildlife, and they will pursue you. So now my main I just have to survive. I need water, I need food, I need shelter from the cold over time. Yes, it is nice to chill after a long day of work. Music.
This'll come in handy.
But is your work music? Music? A firearms cleaning kit, but we do not have a firearm. Yeah, oh my god. So many wolves. This would be nuts. Are those timber wolves? In packs? I haven't run into them either because I haven't played it. Grand Meadow. I don't know. We're just wandering around. I think there's a prison here somewhere. We're hearing dogs squeal. That seems like a real benefit to the channel. You know how I feel about dogs. My god, guys. They're not dogs or wolves, but... Oh, the music, though, the atmosphere, it's so beautiful. Oh, Icarus, new survival game, okay. Beautiful. Yeah, music's the best. I agree. I think... Oh, you know what? That heavy hammer there can be used to forage. If we were on the hardest setting, that would be like the best thing we could ever find. Oh, we got... By the way, I'll say it again. I have all the food, and I need to print out the labels to do a long dark mukbang. Not literally. I'm not really going to mukbang it, but all the aesthetics of all the food in here. I was going to wrap it around, you know, and just kind of hang out and do a Q&A while I eat. Ooh, there's a rope. We're going to go for that rope. Oh, you can sprain your ankle or your wrist from everything in this game. These guys, I think they're so aggressive they keep getting close to me. And then, like, freaking out and leaving because we're on Pilgrim. Oh, my little buddy. He is with Jennifer. So they took off. They went over to her mom's. So another thing I haven't mentioned on the channel much, which I'm not opposed to doing eventually, is, like, I have a wonderful girlfriend of over 10 plus years. And she actually, my little Mabari hound, my little dog, she had him before I met him over 10 plus years ago. And I just don't know that when you're doing channels, everybody's all like, comes on right away and starts talking about like, oh, my girlfriend's so amazing. I love my girlfriend, my girlfriend, my girlfriend. It's, I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't matter in a bunch of ways. And in a million ways, it really, really does. This channel would not exist without her. She's amazing. She's my favorite person in the entire world. I love her so much. And she's more than my girlfriend. We're partners. We're everything. And yeah, as far as titles go, we'll discuss that later, of course. But it's just, yeah, she's my favorite. She's my favorite human. And Poncho is my favorite pretend to be human. There we go. But does that answer your question, Devon? If he's here on streams, I'll get him involved. He'll probably end up barking and freaking out. I can tell him be the baby and I'll pick him up for a second, but like, how am I supposed to get him? Like, I'm backed way up here. Maybe I can do it from here, but he's my favorite, one of my favorite subjects. By the way, all my best photography is sitting on a hard drive that's connected to a Mac that I want to put in. Now, here's just a quick little thing. I do have a merch shop, and I've started putting the things that you'll see around the photos. They're all my photos. I'm not trying to brag, like it's just on a T6, and I've had to clean up a couple pixels here and there and stuff that are weird. But as I learn, it's all full automatic or manual. So I've been working to try to figure out the you know, exposure triangle over time, and it makes sense to me. I love it. It's a great art. I love photography, and yeah, that's another thing. So it's another part of this channel. I love photography, so I get to, with my thumbnails too. It may be what do you call it, like video game photography or whatever. But that's pretty cool. I try to find good things. I do put effort in. By the way, let me know if you think I should with my thumbnail. Should I be in every thumbnail, like my face? Like, oh, hey, oh, ha, ooh, ha. You know, like, if you think I should and that's going to put me apart, maybe I should. But for some reason, some of the aesthetic I do on my stuff is like, I love the game. And I see beautiful things, and I just feel like it would hurt it. I put the title, I put me. I just started adding the number in the corner, which some say never do it, because you want everybody to feel like the video is not part of a series. But if the number of my episode is way at the end of the title too, you can never figure it out, is what I'm saying, unless it's so confusing. And I want to know when I'm also a consumer of these videos, so I like seeing the number there. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I was just on 5, where the hell is 6? I don't want to have to look through weird crap trying to figure it out. So, oh, we don't never, or we never don't want to see that dog, Bardic Jen. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Thank you. Let me read for a second. I'm doing nothing here, guys. I hope you understand that. That's okay. You know what? Oh, when we crashed on that plane there, let me see if I can switch it over here. I think we might have remembered our, we have an iPod, which is an old thing now. Nobody has an iPod. That's old school. But, oh, we're going to listen to some nice smooth saxophone there. We need to get a view here. All I want to do in this is wander around, find neat places, and like look at a sunrise or sunset. Sorry, let me see here. It's probably competing with me a little bit. There we go. I'm not trying to exploit my dog. I just love my dog. And yeah, hell yeah, I would exploit the hell out of him. He's so good. By the way, let me just say this. You got to understand. He's going to turn 14 in January. So, yeah, like, I love him. He's my favorite. I take him out 3-4 times a day. I make special food for him. Like the other day after painting the entire apartment, I had to make the food, which is like 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 pounds of white rice, sweet potatoes cut up and boiled. Hold on. Yes, okay. I'm also very foolish and absurdist, and it comes somewhat across in my regular VODs or regular episodic videos, but in a stream I think it's going to come across quite a bit more. I don't know if it's going to help or hurt me, so. And yeah, we shouldn't have music out here. It's like, but our batteries aren't dead yet. Forgot what I was doing hours ago. Where's the doggo? Oh, hold on. There we go. Rabbit. Oh, can I catch him? Catching a rabbit and breaking its neck might not be the best thing for you guys to see right now, so I don't know where the hell I'm going. What am I doing? I'm getting cold. We're going to cross this. Are we? Or are we not? I don't know. Don't look down, guys. We could die here very, very easily. Let's see if the game messes with us. Oh, he is handsome. You love dogs too, though, Devon. I've seen pictures of your dogs, so. What are we doing? Oh, I don't want
Need to find some place to
I'm
escape
pretending
this
like I
cold.
can do this. You can't drop down on this stuff. There we go. Where am I going? What is this? Oh, I found some old man's beard. Can I get it? What? I can't harvest it? Crazy. Oh yeah, elf fruit. All day long. Rodrigo, you talk about elf fruit a lot. You know what we're talking about, right? You like the elf fruit? How many in here are elf fruit fans? Yes, we're here to survive. But that's life. What are we here for on this planet for? Just to suffer? This looks beautiful, by the way. I've never been to this map. This is a blind playthrough, which I know isn't allowed on Twitch to say, but I say blind first playthrough. How about that? Or first blind playthrough? Blind first playthrough. Indeed, Rodrigo. I think being subtle without being overly blatant, which we're also blatant about, it works for the channel. It's just a thing, you know? It's like, I could be dropping F-bombs all the time and be making all types of weird jokes too. I don't know. But I'm trying not to. Like, let's have fun and keep this as a fun place. I love the elf fruit. It's my favorite part of Dragon Age.
Here.
Emergency stim. We might need that. I don't know. That's a little severe. Wouldn't say I'm ready to inject myself right away with the emergency stim. We found some. Oh, we found a flare. So since I'll mention it, my girlfriend wanted me to do at some point a video of just playing the Long Dark here. Oh, we can learn about gunsmithing. Where I just run around trying to hug the animals and like get eaten or something. It'd be fun. I thought that was cool. She's advocating, you know, for the shorter format videos, but it takes a lot of work sometimes to do those. Like, you got to spend a bunch of time filming and then editing, and you don't know that it's going to be any better than anything else. And yeah. Oh, we found a broken arrow, just like the movie. Elf fruit? No, never. Not the elf fruit. Well, each to their own on everything, too, by the way. Like, I never advocate anybody do anything they don't want to do. Like I was talking about, I say cheers and I ask about people's cocktails or favorite beverages. If your favorite beverages is coffee, tea, water, soda, soda water, go for it. You have no judgment from me, absolutely. I'm in a family, you know, there's people who drink, people who don't drink. That's the way it is, so I understand completely. I don't want to exclude anybody if I can help it from what we have going on here. Different ideas are welcomed, even contrary to my own. How about that? Ooh, even, but the long dark hug. Yes, John. Was that hug for playing it, or there's nothing going on? I mean, we need to find a beautiful sunrise or a sunset. We need some music to kick in. If we might get lucky and get a little bit of hypothermia or some frostbite here. It's the only thing that could take us out right now because the animals aren't doing it. Hypothermia risk.
So
I knew it was coming.
cold.
It is so cold. This coffee's running right through me. We might have to take a little pit stop in a minute. It'll involve more music for about 60 seconds. The advantages of living in a very small one-bedroom apartment. You can get everywhere and do everything you need to in under a minute and a half. I'm pretending this is Skyrim, and I'm not paying attention to my, Speaking of which, what a great game. Can't help it. It was great. I played it so many years ago now. Just say, I know people talk about it all the time. We've been over here. Wait. Oh, we've been over here. Did we go up that rope before? Did I come back down it? What? Oh yeah, there we go, by the way. You know what? While we're here, let's eat a granola bar. Or a chocolate bar. And chug some water. We totally went up that thing, didn't we? Or did I just run around behind it? I'm so confused. This damn place. I'm going up again. I don't care. We're gonna long dark this out. Because you understand what the long dark is, right? It is the same place, thank you. It's appropriate. The long dark is where we all end up. In a very happy way. Very happy way. So, things are going, what are we at? We're at an hour and 38. Computer's running fine, stream looks good. I'm going to check this out later as it records on. Yeah, I mean, I want to play Skyrim. There are a ton of games I want to play right now. It's just trying to figure out which ones I can play, find time for, all that good stuff. And what I want to do for the channel. I'm at a crossroads right now with Mass Effect. I'm ready to start Mass Effect 2, but once I start doing that, like, I'm committed, and that takes, okay, it takes an hour to an hour and a half to record a video. An hour to an hour and a half then to edit the video. Half of that time, 30 to 45 minutes realistically to render the video because I have good RAM going. Then I have to spend an hour or so uploading the video and like 5 or 10 minutes, 10 minutes let's say, writing blurbs about the video. 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Yeah, depending, creating the video, 10 minutes, let's say, creating the thumbnail. So I have to go record a second little bit without dialogue, turn off, reload the game, add a save, turn off the subtitles and the autosave stuff, and try to get that clean. So I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of work to do that stuff, man. This stream right here, if all I did was stream... By the way, streamers are lazy then, right? If they're not creating it. Sorry, I'm not ripping. I'm saying, like, awesome. Because if this is what you do, cool. I just get to hang out and ramble and talk. Oh, have we been here? No, I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Well, that's great, sweet honesty. I'm trying to be welcoming. That's kind of the point, too. Inclusive and welcoming. Inclusive for, like, inclusive, not just, like, oh, pretending inclusive. We've entered the long dark. We've died from massive internal injuries. Here are some of my stats from other ones. I've made it, what, 4 days in Interloper, they say? So that's not too bad. Okay, we're quitting. We do not want to save. That's fine. All right, guys. Let's get out of this one for a minute. I'm going to go for something else. I think I might look around this for fun. What we got here? Anything else really good going? I had that spam earlier. I'm glad I'm able to, like, curate and delete it. So I get those once in a while, but I have things turned off on my chat. Like, I have to approve certain comments that come in. Ooh, that's loud as hell. I'm gonna have to remember to adjust my my audio when I do my... I've kept it the same, like, for months, so... Fun. Okay. You know what? Let's just take a break here real quick. Not a break. I'm gonna reset that. Thank you, everybody. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna keep coming back here. I'm just chilling. If you guys are still hanging out, let's play some Midway Arcade Origins. I'm just going to go do my business for about 60 seconds. We're gonna give this, I think, a song. So there we are. Be right back. We're back. Were you being facetious, Bardic Jen? I just realized. There's a dot dot. I just, context is so lost. That's why I use so many emojis when I type. I know people hate it sometimes and whatever. But... All right. I don't know. What are we doing? We're gonna chill out. Just listening and checking things out from afar. All right. This has been a huge success. So, looks like we've dwindled down. Most people are like, I'm over this. This is just a long stream of nothing. And that's okay. That's what it is. It's a long stream of nothing. What do we got here? I don't know which games there are. Or, you know, tell me to dance like a monkey. Tell me what you want. Like, I can find something. I can download something. I got a lot of games. Shoot, I'd buy something, maybe. Ooh, if I had to. Anything on Game Pass I could also totally play. Maybe we do try to decide what game works for a stream. All I know about every one of these games I'm about to, like, think about playing is that they're horrible and they're just gonna make me mad. But Gauntlet, I mean, Gauntlet is what it was, man. I played that at Gen Con too. Championship Sprint, Bubbles, Arch Rivals, 720. That's not Paperboy. Xenophobe. Like, I actually saw all these games in the arcade when I was younger. It's crazy. Tubin, Super Sprint. You know what, let's go with some off-road. Let's start that. It's a little loud. We can come back about to there, I think. Resume. Oh. 4 laps. Let's see here. We gotta go around. No, we're not getting to that. Let's, and let's, we're going for, let's go Germany. We're Germany. I don't know. Oh, I don't understand what we're supposed to be. Which one's the buttons? Doesn't make any sense. The controls are wrong. Oh, the trigger is it. Why would the trigger be it? Doesn't make any sense. Because it should be an old Nintendo controller. Come on. I'm on this. Oh, we got that money bag now. I'm red. Oh man, come on. These are the jams though, right here. Oh, I thought I was gray for a minute. Oh. Get out of here. God dang it. Come on, you fool. I don't care about the money. Just get me out of here. I think they were a lap ahead of me before I could figure out what was going on. Yeah. Damn it. You know what I want to play? I want to play Excite Bike. We can build our own... Oh. 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 So what happened? Oh. Oh. This is the end, though. For them. Oh, damn it. Alright, well... We did it. Oh, also, Road Rash was a big one back in the day. No, we're out of here. You get one try. We lost our quarter there. Let's put a quarter in another one. Hold on. Oh, what are we doing? Cloud saved games, come on. A Spy Hunter, that was... Most of these games were never fun. That's the thing. Yeah, see the thing, Doug, is it Roar? Or I would think Roar or Roar, which are very I don't know. Grand Theft Auto, there's just so many people playing it. It's like, I get you, Minecraft and Grand Theft Auto are huge, but it's about like, those have huge audiences, but there's so many people playing them that maybe now that I would say, you know, I'm established as a small gamer somehow here, you know, YouTube channel. maybe it would make more sense now. I could try to dabble into that stuff because I love those games. I played through them. But it's not just playing too. It's like, what am I playing? Roar, thank you for the phonetic. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, I don't know. It's always a question, isn't it? You know, and like it's for the same thing. If I were to play Minecraft or Grand Theft Auto, what am I playing? Like, am I playing the newest content and then I'm doing this, or am I like doing a daily thing, or am I doing long plays? We're just screwing around and hanging out. That's the thing about these like linear, somewhat, you know, role-playing games that I've been playing, creating episodes as they go somewhere. They have an A, B, C. So even right now, you know, I'm not flailing. I'm creating stuff here. But yeah, we're just screwing around tonight. It's like, if it's not kind of focused, I mean, I don't know. I just got to play around with it. We'll see. This is probably one of my favorite games in the entire world. We're going with straight up Monkey Boy. We are not gonna, I don't think we're gonna take out the whole place, but we could. See, this would be a stream right here. I thought about it was just like, let's just beat this damn game. Dateline Peoria, experimental vitamin. So let's smash some stuff up. Oh wait, cactus. We don't like cactus. Oh. I gotta... Oh, no. Figure out which buttons I got. There's too many. You're only supposed to have like 2 buttons. And I don't want to hit that sign because it'll electrocute me. I won't. There we go. Let's, it's been only like years. Oh, they're trying to detonate them for me. Where's my health? Oh, get off of there before it hurts me. Oh, I almost hit it. Oh, we're gonna eat that one, did we not? Oh, we just ate his fire. There we go. Crash it, fool. Oh, did that not? Killing it. That's how you do it. Hold on. Oh, we ate him. Joliet now. Day 2, we're in Joliet. Oh, we got him. He wasn't as tasty as we wanted. Just come down this side, we're just gonna rip through it. I still, like it, once you get the instincts for this game, you just, it's just smashing everything. It's one of the best games ever when I was a kid. It wasn't one of the best games ever, there's other better games, but it was fun. Okay. Can I hit one? I feel like used to be able to hit the middle or something? Or drop down? I can't remember. I just want to get through this stage. Let's do it. Free mode, you can get maybe 30 subscribers to join your lobby. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I played a bunch of online. I could if I want to. The more people you include, the more you have to deal with different people. You have to deal with what they want, how they want to do it, where they want to go, how they do it. It's just, yeah. No offense, you know. I think we all have those. What I get to do here is, when I sit in a single player world, is create my own atmosphere and do what I do. And what I would prefer to do is like hang out with all of you in different video games, maybe. And that would be interesting. We totally got messed up there, and that's okay. I'd love it. That was perfect. All right, we're out. Our quarter's done. We're not adding coins. Awesome. Hit fight. Oh, Marble Madness. Here we go. Let's see here. How we doing? Thank you for everybody who's watching. I really appreciate it. This is all testing. Almost 2 hours of testing. And I think everything's looking good. No, I like you, Charlie. I like you. Charlie Chalk. What do you like about my channel? The stream that I just started, or have you watched or enjoy any of the actual, like, curated stuff that I put all the time? You know, like episodics. Just wondering. Where are we at here? This is the worst game ever, by the way. Like, back in the day, you had to pay money to either buy or rent these games, okay? And you would buy or you'd rent them, and you'd get them home. Like, I remember tons of places, video rentals, game rentals. Woodman's of one place. It's a grocery store up here had them. And you could also rent systems. Oh, man. So I remember that, too. Sure I rented a system or two. Came here for the lawnmower, stayed for the tunes. The lawnmower was shit, man. Like, if I can get the lawnmower, if I could understand how to do it, like, sure. But plus, I thought I'd set all the invert Ys, and it was going weird, and I didn't know how to, like, I have to learn all the controls. Maybe I'll spend some time. Oh, look, we made it. We made it. Definitely the lawnmowers. Okay. Should I go back and be trying more lawnmower? Or, like, right now, tell me what I should be doing, you guys. Oh. You can't. Oh, this is... I never got this far, I think, in my first game. Oh, no, we got screwed up. Oh. I don't... How many we got? 30 seconds. This is stupid. Guys, this is video games that I grew up with. Don't play these games. They're stupid. Oh, achievement out of the lawnmower, sure. If you want me to go back and try to frustrate my... I also have treasure hunters, and I feel like it's the same game. Oh, sorry. You know what? I'll try... Oh, we'll get through the madness, and then I'm going to read one. No. Oh, you bastard. Don't... It's about momentum and timing. Oh, it's slimes. It's D&D slimes. Anybody know? D&D... Oh, God, no. God, no. God, no. Oh. I'll tell you. Plus 10... This is bullshit. I don't think that's too strong a word to use on this stream. Okay. MA3 this weekend. Perfect. Like, I have a feel not many people were watching my Mass Effect 1, and it takes a lot of work to do those, but I'm compulsive enough that I have to, like, play through it if I'm going to. And I'm like, I want to start Mass Effect 2, but I just don't know. If I start it, I feel like I'm committed to playing it, and I don't know if anybody wants to watch it. It's not a blind playthrough. I'm just trying to play a FemShep for my second playthrough with Renegade different versions, but yeah, same Bardic, first time. There's beauty in the first times, as it were. Okay. I think my girlfriend and my dog are home. They are. I love it. They can make noise, though. You know what? I'll be right back here for a moment. Oh, what do we got? No, 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 wrong. Hi guys. I'm gonna see if I can get my dog involved here. Hold on. Poncho. I don't think he wants to be involved. Get up here. Up. Give me a treat. Get up here. The baby. Be the baby. What's that? What's that? Right up there. Oh wait, we gotta be back because we can't focus. What are you doing? What do you think? You just hate being held in general? Being a good sport? What's that? What's up here? What's up? Oh yeah, he's a goober. He doesn't want to be picked up or anything. He'll cuddle all day long. He'll play tug. He'll do all that stuff. There we go. Sorry. All right. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to keep up. Let's see here, Charlie Kirk. Oh yeah. Oh, you haven't played Mass Effect 3 yet, Charlie. That's awesome. Let's see here. Okay, so that is ended. All right, well, I've had a blast. I think I might work my way out of here, but maybe not this second. Yes, I did bless you with the dog. If I could get him to sit on my lap, but he's just not... He'll lay on legs. He cuddles in bed. It's his place. He'll sit behind me. He's so goddamn sweet. I love the dog. But he doesn't like to get picked up or do certain things. Like, and he sounds like horror. Like, ah! He's insane. Like he wants to kill you. And it's just like, it's fine. People who don't know him think he's like trying to murder everyone. Let's see here. I want to finish this on a high note, and let me just think of what I can do here for a moment. You know what? Let's look around here at the Game Pass games for just a second. At least discuss. Halo Infinite, the single-player campaign. I played the early ones. It wouldn't matter. They'll probably tell us the story. I could do that. There's the Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator. Oh, it is a really cute dog. And I agree with you. He's so sweet. He's almost 14. He's the best. He's a tiny little guy. Yeah, nobody likes getting picked up. Not like that. They're just like, eh. If I tell him to be the baby, he'll do it. He also doesn't like his nails being cut. But let's see what else we got going on. And I mentioned before, I broke the ice on it, and she's never going to be on camera. Maybe, never. But my wonderful girlfriend's hanging out here with the dog too. They come together. So I've only got so much time on here because I'm in a small place. But I figured, what are we going to do here? I just want to look through. Like people were saying, here's Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, Flight Simulator. Like, let's just go fly around. No, that's kind of boring too. Mortal Shell. Is this not like a Dark Souls ripoff that is also like really good? I mean, that would be fun. What is Before We Leave? Before We Leave. Oh, it's a city building game. Well, you know, here's the deal, guys. I'm on an Xbox. So, like, I have access to Game Pass. I can play anything on here. Pardon me. There's Alan Awake's American Nightmare. Aren't they redoing? Didn't they just do Alan Awake, the original? I got to find out because somebody was saying that Control is a sequel to that or something. But I could, we can fiddle around with any of this stuff. We can really play any game you guys want. That's what's amazing. But it's also like, I don't know. There's just so much. DayZ, I mean, things I started, I jumped into that world. It's just a little too janky. I'm not ready for it. Elite Dangerous is beautiful. Right, exactly. Same kind of thing as doing a flight simulator, though. Well, I mean, it is a flight simulator in space. We'll think about it. I mean, I've played Stardew Valley also. Could create a whole new one of the... But, you know, what do we want to sit around doing? The Good Life interests me. It seems... Is it ironic or something? I don't know. It's in this all-new debt repayment RPG. It's like... debt repayment. Like, what the hell? Okay, I don't know. But there's a lot of stuff on here. And I would be... And some of it I've touched on, a lot of it I just haven't played. I wonder what experiences you guys have. Medium, I heard, is like a disappointment, but if people loved it, I could play around with it, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I heard PlayStation is getting ready to put out possibly a version of Game Pass for themselves. I know people have mentioned Subnautica, and of course, I mean, it just, some of the stuff is going to take grind time. And do you guys want to hang out for grind time, or do we want story and narrative? That's what we're getting at. I played 12 minutes. I really enjoyed that. Totally. Yeah, sounds too real. No kidding. Debt repayment. Aren't we trying to escape? An instant town building toy. Hold on, let's check this out real quick. Let's finish on this one. You know what? I'm going to check. This is going to install in about a minute and a half. And we're going to just check it out real quick. And then I'm probably going to call it a night. But we're going to do a little sneak peek at this one. And I'm going to be right back in like a minute and a half. You didn't miss shit, Revan. What are you talking about? I just made it back just in time. Revan, what's up? Hold on. We're going for it. Revan McGrath. Everybody say hi to him. He's been here like since my channel was taken off. Really popped in. Love the guy. Don't know you, but love you, man. As a bunch of you, like Rodrigo, everybody. But say hi to Revan. Say hi to Revan. That's like my shout out. Are we ready? Let's just check this for a minute. I don't know what this means. This says it's a toy. Hold on. There we go. You didn't miss it. Type something else. We're on a small delay. This is great, though. I've had a really good time. This is a test run. We're going to have some fun, different streams now on top of everything else. Thank you, Rodrigo. You know what's up. God, what's the name of the actor? Damn it. That is your face, Rodrigo. Revan is a great dude. He needs it. He's a super Mass Effect and Dragon Age guy. He knows everything. We chatted behind the scenes quite a bit here and there about things without any spoilers, but he totally helped guide some of the early stuff that was going on because he's been passionate about the entire world and all that. So that's why I'm really shouting him out. Like, I hope he's not embarrassed for it, but, you know. Like, I mean, Rodrigo, obviously you're a top spud. I want to shout you out and say, like, thank you, top spuds. Anybody who's like, he's a member of the channel, man. I have 5 members of the channel now. It's insane. You know, I really appreciate it. It's great. I don't know. Oh, what do we build? What? I don't even know what it's a game. Oh, it's a toy game. Let me. Oh, I found. Aaron Eckhart, thank you. He was in. No. I'm missing. Aaron Eckhart, Two-Face. Yeah, at one point. Who's the other guy who looks like him? Jane. Thomas Jane? I think he was in The Mist or something with Stephen King's. So The Mist or The Fog, I forget. There's a picture of the gunslinger at the very beginning of the modern show. It's really cool. By the way, I'm just stuck on this. You hear that? I usually hate ASMR. But just clicking through these little boxes, making this weird tonal. It's very sweet. It is a still from The Dark Knight. Well, there you go. Oh, what the hell? I don't... Why am I... None of these... I don't understand. Zoom in, zoom out. What? What? What are we doing here? What is this? Oh, is this just an intuitive game of building? Oh, Bardic, yeah, I hear you. Like, part of me hates it too. That's why I love it. Oh. Kind of... We know what it sounds like. It's, an expression builder. It's a beautiful place. You know what? Let's build up the center. What is this? What? I got 100. Place 100 blocks? That's crazy. Oh my god. It's hurting my face, my eyes. I can't see. I'm just intuitively trying to figure out the controls with the sticks. Well, that's kind of nuts. I love it. No, probably. I'm probably not going to lick a mic and do ASMR streams. No, thank you, Rodrigo. What do you think? No, there's a head shaking there. Probably not. You know, nope, that's the end of my thought on it. All right. Well, what I think is I'm going to hang out with you here. We're going for one more jam. And at the end of this song, I'm going to call it a night. We're going to do the opposite of what I do in my episodes when I just cut off to a cliffhanger. I try to let you guys know 10 minutes, 15 minutes, all that. But we're going to say goodbye at the end of the song, and I'll say thank you, good night, and that'll be everything. I don't even need to build on this place anymore. I just want to look at it. It's aesthetically, it's pleasing. Are there birds on top now? Oh yeah, try again, Rodrigo. Maybe you'll get me to lick something. Probably not. Well, I don't know. This does rock, objectively. Hey, thank you. Thanks for hanging out, Rodrigo. So we'll try to make more focused. We got another minute here. More focused streams, obviously, but also I want to do some hangout ones that are just totally chill and just being. I think maybe if we have the spectrum on here, it might be really fun. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you think it's like, oh, it's too loose. Oh, I got bored. Oh, this is stupid. Like, I called it what it was, you know? Coffee and hanging out and chat or whatever, so. Oh, here we go. How do we even move this? It's been very nice. I've really enjoyed it. You guys have all been great. Where am I at here? Let's actually hang out, see. Been great. And I can't have silence as I'm leaving out here. I don't know. I'm just gonna stare at you guys chat for a minute and see with this 15-second delay as we're saying goodbye. Let it go. Actually, playing this song is kind of the best thing, right? That's how I end all my episodes anyway. I'm having a blast with it. I tried doing a little bit of Twitch at the very beginning, and streaming to yourself and nobody is. I think I put in some work. I put in a year of like building stuff, and now maybe we can use this to kind of enhance everything, you know. But I'm still sticking to the core structure of what the channel is so far, as just building these episodic playthroughs and cutting out the extraneous stuff and just getting into the story. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, everybody. That's awesome. I'm just trying to figure out the right time to cut out. Oh, it might have to be at the end of the song. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see. I just figured this would be a fun way to end the stream. Where's Pancho? He wants to play tug with me. What's up, Eli? We're finishing out here, but we'll be back. Trying to play with my dog. Who's the baby? Hi guys. Have a great night. Can you say have a good night? Done? Oh, you being so good. You're being so good, you get the truth. And he gave the tooth. All right, here. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.